How can we stop absorbing other people's energies? When we have negative and toxic things in our environment, we have to be able to work with them rather than against them to know how to protect our energy field. So that's why today the topic of conversation is all about how to stop absorbing other people's energy around you. There's definitely 1 to 5 people in our experience, maybe right now, maybe in the future, maybe in the past, that we wish we could not absorb their energy. And that's why these few tips I have to share with you are going to be super powerful when it comes to your journey with experiencing people around you. We want to be able to give you the tools that give you the opportunity to take whatever you're experiencing and actually move it into a deeper space of growth for yourself and for the other person as well. So let's not waste any time and we'll get going. The number one way that you can stop absorbing other people's energy is simple, and it's through recognizing the power of your own energy. It's in finding value in your own energy. We oftentimes don't protect what we don't find value in. And sadly enough, a lot of us don't see enough value or worthiness in our own energy to stop people from stomping all over it. So that's why number one is really simple. It's sitting down and recognizing, wow, I am an amazing human being. I have this one life to live. You have this one life to live. I have this one life to live. And I am worthy of living my highest potential. I'm worthy of being happy every single day and in feeling in alignment with my health, my happiness, and my fullest expression. We can't protect what we don't value. So that's why number one is finding value into what you're protecting from what's around you. You can't start setting those boundaries and taking control of your life until you find value and worthiness in your expression as a human being. And let me tell you, I want to be the first to tell you right now, you are so worthy of all of the goodness around you. If somebody's stomping on your feelings, if somebody's saying negative things to you, that's not about you, that's about them. And have enough worthiness in your body for your life, for the whole entire expression of your life, to be able to separate yourself from that. Oftentimes we aren't taught to have that type of courage. We're taught to absorb other people's experiences and adjust ourselves accordingly. So number one is simply finding the value for what it is you're protecting. That is self-care, that is self-love, that is knowing your worth and what is worthy of being protected, which is you and your energy. Number two is not taking what is happening around you personally. And in order to be able to do that, we have to own our energy. We have to take ownership and responsibility of ourselves. When we're experiencing things around us and we're absorbing it and it doesn't feel good, we're allowing our other people to control our energy field. If we really want to stop absorbing other people's energy, we have to not fall victim to whatever it is they're offering. We can't take it personally. When we take something personally, we're like taking bait. It's like somebody on a fishing line and their bait is taking it personally, and once we grab onto it, they have control of over our emotions. So if somebody is projecting something in your life that doesn't feel good, recognize they're placing a bait for you, that it actually has nothing to do with you, but they're putting bait out there to see if you'll take it personally, and then they can own your energy. So number two is simply taking ownership of your energy field. It's in wanting to feel good and intending to feel good just enough to know that I'm not going to take the bait. I'm going to recognize and separate myself from this experience, not take it personally, because I recognize and I acknowledge that everyone is having their own experience around me, and whatever it is they're projecting onto me is not a reflection of me, but actually a reflection of them. And in order for me to show up in a bigger way for myself, I have to choose my truth and not take it personally. In order to show up for a bigger way for that other person, I need to not be a mere reflection of their weak point right now. I need to be a mere reflection of their strength, of their power, so that they can come out of that experience they're having and be more in alignment with the happiness that I'm feeling right now. That I'm not taking whatever it is they're saying personally, and I'm remaining and I'm taking ownership over this right here, the most important thing in my life, which is me, which is you. You are the most valuable and worthy person of living good, and the only way we can stop absorbing that type of negative and toxic energy is taking ownership and not being a victim to what's happening around us. Be that example, be that mirror reflection of what somebody can step up to, rather it as what somebody can draw from you. Number 3, keep reinforcing gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude, right? I mean, when we align with gratitude, we can overcome anything in our life. It's all simply a shift in our mentality and the way that we're perceiving and we're looking at the world. When we can bring our awareness towards what it is we're grateful for, we're aligning with the happiness and the expansion of the love that's around us. When we get caught up in other people's energy and we absorb whatever's going on for them, and we lose sight of what it is we're grateful for or what it is that feels good to us, and we become aligned with that type of energy, it becomes harder to pull ourselves out. So that's why when somebody's confronting you with something that doesn't feel good, simply reinforce gratitude in your life. When you're triggered by something in an experience, or somebody's showing up with something you don't want to accept in your life and you're like, want to move beyond, reinforce gratitude. Do thought replacement. That's when something negative pops up and you really want to take that personally. Reinforce, you know what? I'm really grateful that I'm stepping in my power right now. I'm really grateful I'm worthy of feeling love. That's just write that below. I am worthy of feeling love in every moment. It does not matter if you did something wrong, if someone's trying to shame you or guilt you for something, you are worthy of feeling love in every single moment. So remind yourself through gratitude, when something pops up in your life that doesn't feel good, realign with an affirmation. I am worthy of feeling love every single moment, no matter what. When we practice gratitude, we are keeping our eye on the prize. And what's our prize? Our prize is being in alignment with our fullest expression all the time. It's feeling in a high vibration, a high energy all the time. It's not allowing what's happening around us to bring us down here. It's maintaining where we're at and then growing even farther. That is the prize. So when someone's trying to veer you away from that sensation and that feeling, realign with what it is you're grateful for. Affirm that I am worthy of feeling love in every moment. Okay, last but not least is number 4. This is very good to practice on a personal level. It's also really good to practice in relationships in your life. So most of us have, significant others, or you will one day, or you have close relationships with family. For sure with family, with your husband. I know I practice this with Jake, with myself. So this is something we can practice in every area and every relationship. And that's recognizing our triggers and our boundaries. First, we have to recognize our triggers to be able to set our boundaries. They're one and the same. So our triggers are, okay, every single time I'm stuck in traffic, I freaking flip out. I want to road rage. I get really angry. I get really frustrated. I feel like I wasted my time. I get super short and temperamental. Or every single time I don't get to do what I want in the morning and I feel rushed, it makes me really irritated when I'm running late because I don't feel whatever. What are your triggers? What are, a relationship in your life's triggers? What are their triggers? Does your mom get really ticked off when you're running late for school? Well, I don't know. I'm trying to make things up off the top of my head. You know what yours are. What are triggers for yourself? What are triggers for them that start creating a downward spiral that end up creating a feeling and a vibration that doesn't feel good? So start acknowledging and recognizing what those look like for yourself and for the partner, for the family member, for the person you're really close to that you're experiencing every single day. Recognize their triggers. And once we can recognize their triggers, we can start setting boundaries. Okay, I know that my partner gets really mad when we have to drive long distance. So if we're driving a long distance and he starts getting a little angry, a little frustrated, he's hungry, she's hungry, so they're getting a little hangry, I'm gonna know that I'm placing my boundary now. The trigger's been set, I know that I'm putting up my boundary now. I'm going to be in my own space and I'm gonna place a bubble around me. That's the boundary we're talking about. We can start consciously bringing our awareness to placing that boundary around us so we can further protect our energy. We're not going to be successful every single time. We might have a few times when we waver, but knowing and having the awareness that it's there is just simply going to help you start navigating those feelings and not absorbing those people around you's energy as frequently. And that's what we want to do. We want to just make it less frequent in your life. So remember, acknowledge what those triggers are for not only you, but for the people around you. And then you'll be able to further set those boundaries and create more space between you and their feeling and what's going on for them, instead of absorbing it in your special, sweet, content, happy little bubble. I don't know about you, but this conversation is amazing, and I got a lot of energy actually talking about it because it's so powerful. It's something that a lot of people in the world are known as people pleasers, or we're all focused on what's happening around us, our partners, we want them to be happy, we want our kids to be happy, and it's easy to absorb other people's energy and feel guilt and feel shame. But those are the feelings that don't contribute to our health and well-being. That's why this conversation is so powerful, because we all need to take our energy back and realign with the love that we are. We'd have such more, instead of our lives being like this, they'd be a lot more like this, feel a lot better, a lot more in harmony and in ease when we're not absorbing the toxic, icky stuff that's happening around us. So remember, nobody can choose how you feel. You choose how you feel. And you can choose how you feel by those 5 things I just shared with you. I really hope they provided value. I love you guys so much. It's crazy. I'm growing more and more in love with this YouTube channel and this community every single day. It is so amazing. You guys are so incredible. I'm so grateful for you. So beyond grateful. I wish I could share with you how I really feel, but it's really challenging, and hopefully you just see it in my face, because I do love you very much. And if you're going through a challenging time with somebody, practice, implement these 5 things, and I really hope that they bring value to not only you, but to them as well. So share this with a friend, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'd love to see you on the next video. And until then, I hope you have an awesome, amazing, incredible, beautiful, happy, healthy, vibrant, energetic, wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching my video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, press that bell notification to be notified every single time I post a video. My name is Ashley Ducey with AshleyDucey.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.